Hello everyone, I'm Yumu from Susan's family. Today, I'd like to introduce you to the Plant Scents series, the Shiyang Floral Decor, Carnation Edition. This decor is divided into flower branches, the basket, and assembly. First, we'll finish making the different types of flower branches, then assemble them with the basket. Let's start by learning how to make the flower branches. There are mainly 5 types of flower branches. They are the carnations, pole leaves, ribbon leaves, vine decorations, and ribbon flowers. Let's start with crocheting the carnation. For making the carnation, please refer to the separately recorded single branch carnation video tutorial. The making method for each carnation is the same, only the petal colors are different. For the specific quantity of corresponding colors, you can refer to the finished product. You can also determine this based on your own preference. Please complete them on your own. After completing, trim the flower stem so that the entire flower branch is about EIGHTEEN_TWENTY centimeters tall. You can also trim according to your own preference. That concludes the explanation of making carnations. Next, let's learn about pearl leaves. Take a look at the finished product. There are 2 types of pearl leaves. One is the large leaf used to make a bunch of pearl leaves, and the other is the small leaf used for assembling vines. The making method is identical for both. Please watch me demonstrate the specific making method. Start by reserving 2 large pearls for making the leather label. Next, let's begin with making the large leaves. Cut a piece of wire about 60 centimeters long and fold it in half. Now, we need to insert the pearls. There are 3 ways to thread the pearls. One large pearl, 1 small pearl, and 3 small pearls. I'll demonstrate randomly with a sample. First, insert 3 small pearls. Roughly in the middle position of the wire. Then twist a few times to secure them. For the middle position pearl, you can twist a few more times. Next, insert 1 large pearl on either side. Twist and secure it tightly at a distance from the previous pearl. Ensuring that the space between the pearls is approximately 1 to 1.5 centimeters after tightening. Continue to insert 1 small pearl. Twist tightly to secure it. Then secure randomly these 3 threading methods of pearls, ensuring the wire ends are roughly aligned. For a large leaf, approximately secure 9 to 10 positions. Everyone continue making according to your preference and the amount of pearls. After threading through the corresponding position, twist the remaining wire at intervals of about 1 centimeter. And one large pearl leaf is completed. The rest of the large pearl leaves are made in the same way. I will not repeat the demonstration. After completing the large leaf, make 4 small pearl leaves like this. Cut a piece of wire slightly shorter than the large leaf. Thread through the pearls in the pattern of 1 large pearl, 1 small pearl, and 4 small pearls. Randomly. Secure a leaf in 4 to 6 positions. The method is very simple, so I will not demonstrate it. Note that these 4 leaves will be used for making the vines later. After completing the leaves, proceed with the assembly. Take out 2 large pearl leaves. Here, I will demonstrate with a small sample, wrapping 1.5 centimeters from the bottom of 2 leaves. Then wrap with paper tape. Make sure to wrap it tight. Wrap to the end and cut off. Tidy up a bit. And you have made a bunch of pearl leaves. Assemble the remaining large leaves using the same method. That concludes the explanation of how to make pearl leaves. Next, let's learn how to make ribbon leaves. Take a look at the finished product. The leaves come in 2 colors. The making method is the same. First, make individual ribbon leaves separately. Then assemble them together. Please watch as I demonstrate the specific making method. First, cut a length of yarn for crocheting the calyx. Extract 1 strand. Thread it through a sewing needle. And set it aside for later use. Then cut a piece of ribbon about 12 centimeters long. Slightly shorter is also fine. And the specific color can be chosen based on preference. The ribbon ends don't need to be ironed. Find the middle position. Fold both sides forward along the middle. Bring the folded parts close together. And then sew the overlapping parts along the bottom. You can sew tightly. Pinch the sewn area tightly. Pull the yarn through. And leave a little yarn tail. At the gathered area, wrap around 2 times. Pull tight. Then sew 2 stitches to secure. Tie a knot with the previously left yarn tail. And remove the sewing needle. Next, cut a piece of wire, about 20 centimeters long. The wire color for the sample is random. It's not for specific reference. Pass the wire through underneath the finished ribbon leaf. Fold in half. You can twist the remaining yarn tails together with the wire. Then take out the paper tape. And wrap it along the sewing position. Start by wrapping a few rounds to enclose the visible stitches together. Continue wrapping all the way until you finish the wire. This completes one ribbon leaf. Make the rest of the ribbon leaves using this method. The specific quantity can refer to the finished product, or you can adjust it freely. I will not repeat the demonstration here. Let's proceed with the assembly. First, reserve the corresponding number of leaves for the later making. Please refer to the chart for the specific amount. Then make a bunch of ribbon leaves. There are no specific requirements for the colors and quantities of each bunch of ribbon leaves. The sample has approximately 4 to 5 leaves per bunch. Randomly match the colors, or according to your preference. Group the leaves together using paper tape. Making sure the entire bundle of leaves is about 16 to 18 centimeters in length. You can also adjust the length according to your preference. Then a bundle of leaves is made. Combine the remaining bunches of leaves using this method. The technique is very simple, so I won't demonstrate it again. This concludes the explanation of making ribbon leaves. Next, let's make the vine decoration. First, take out the 10 ribbon leaves and 4 small pearl leaves that you have reserved. You can also determine the specific amount according to your own preference. First, take out 2 ribbon leaves and place them staggered, one above the other. Then wrap them with paper tape. For approximately 3 centimeters, add a small pearl leaf on the right side. For the finished product, place 2 ribbon leaves with a small pearl leaf in between. Regarding the specific placement of the leaves, you can also choose according to your preference. Continue adding leaves on the right side. Wrapping and comparing with the basket's circumference from time to time. The vine needs to wrap around the basket once. After the last leaf is added, continue wrapping for a bit to ensure the vine length is sufficient. If the length of the flower stem is not enough, you can cut another piece of thin wire. Fold it in half and twist it tightly. Then add it in. And continue wrapping, which makes it convenient for later flower insertion. After wrapping, trim off the paper tape. And thus the vine decoration is made. Finally, let's make the ribbon flowers. Take a look at the finished product. The ribbon flowers include blossoms and ribbon leaves. First, we'll make the flowers, then assemble them with the leaves. Please watch as I demonstrate the specific making method. Cut a piece of white ribbon about 50 centimeters long. You can burn the ends slightly, but pay attention that the marks shouldn't be too noticeable. Then cut a length of leftover yarn from crocheting. You can choose a lighter color. Take one strand and thread it into a sewing needle. I have already prepared this part. The colors are random. Sew along the edge of one side of the ribbon. Sew all the way down the entire ribbon. Once completed, remove the sewing needle. Pull the thread tight. Tie a double knot with the 2 yarn tails. Don't cut the yarn tail. Then take out 2 thin wires of about 30 centimeters. Insert them into the tightened part. And twist them together with the yarn tails. Pay attention to twisting tightly at the beginning position. And then take out the paper tape to wrap around. After wrapping, trim it off. And thus a flower is completed. Then take the ribbon leaves that were reserved before. One flower is paired with one leaf. The colors are random. Wrap and assemble with paper tape. A bunch of ribbon flowers is completed. The remaining ribbon flowers are made using the same method. I will not repeat the demonstration. This concludes the explanation of how to make ribbon flowers. Up to this point, all the flower branch explanations are complete. Next, we will decorate the basket. Take out the basket. Here I will demonstrate with a small sample. The size is not for specific reference. Take out the lace ribbon and compare it to one end of the basket's opening edge. Then cut the corresponding length of lace ribbon. Apply glue on this half circle of the basket's edge and above it. Attach the lace ribbon there. Pay attention to align one side of the lace ribbon with the bottom of the basket's edge. While folding the other side upwards, press it flat and secure it firmly. After that, the lace ribbon at one end of the edge is decorated. Decorate the other end as established. I'll skip the demonstration. Continue to take out the lace ribbon. Wrap it around the basket handle. First, apply glue on the handle. Pay attention to not overlapping the lace ribbon when wrapping. Keep the edges tight. After wrapping the entire handle, cut off the excess lace ribbon. The decoration of the handle part is finished. Then take out a card and stick a lace ribbon on one side. Fold the wrong side 1 cm in length. Stick 2 ribbons in total. and any excess part should be adhered to the wrong side. After completing, take out the leather label and attach it centered on the side with the lace ribbon. Then take out one large pearl and glue it on the lower right corner of the card. Pay attention to the direction of the writing on the leather label so that it is not reversed. Take out the ribbon leaf prepared earlier. Unwind a bit of the masking tape. Wrap the bottom tightly. Thread on a large pearl. Try to pass through the position wrapped by the masking tape. Then the leaf is ready. Then apply glue on the wrong side of the card. And stick the card on the centered position of one side of the basket. Before attaching, place the prepared ribbon leaves on the top left position of the card. If the wire here is too long, you can cut it off. The exact position of the ribbon leaf can be determined according to your preference. The distance between the top edge of the card and the handle is about 1 to 2 centimeters. Pay attention to the direction of the leather label. Now the card and leather label are decorated. Finally, take out the remaining lace ribbon. You can trim it to your preferred length. Cut both ends into diagonal edges. Tie it to the handle on the side of the basket without the decorative card. Make a bow. This completes the decoration of the basket. Finally, proceed with the assembly. First, take out the floral foam. Trim it according to the shape of the inside of the basket, to make it fit the shape of the basket. Here, I'll use a small sample to demonstrate the main method. You can trim it while comparing it with the basket. Once it fits well, the floral foam is ready. Then place the floral foam inside the basket. Here, I'll use a small sample for demonstration. Take out the wrapping paper, cut it in half, and then fold it in half. Place it above the floral foam. And tuck in the edges where there are gaps. Then the wrapping paper is laid out. After smoothing it out, take out the vine. And insert it at the position of the right edge of the handle on one side of the basket. Then bend it along the edge of the basket. And thread it through the handle on one side. Just like this, go around one circle. To prevent the tip from drooping, take a strand of the yarn used for crocheting the calyx. Thread it through a sewing needle. And secure the vine to the lace ribbon on the right side of the pearl leaf. With a simple knot. Trim any excess yarn tail. Apply glue to the knot placement to prevent the yarn tail from slipping. Then arrange the leaves according to your preference. Then take out the carnations. And insert them evenly into the floral foam. Mindful that the middle position should be slightly higher. And the edge position slightly lower. If it's too long, you can continue trimming. Make sure the flower branches are staggered nicely. The method is very simple. Please finish arranging them according to your own preference. I won't continue with the demonstration. After inserting the carnations, add ribbon flowers along the edge of the basket. The exact placement can be determined according to your preference. Then insert bunches of pearl leaves and ribbon leaves into the gaps between the flowers, making sure they are evenly distributed. Make the middle part slightly higher and the surrounding areas lower. If it's difficult to insert, you can wrap the wire again to reinforce it. The method is very simple, so I won't continue with the demonstration. Finally, take out the bookmark clip and secure the cards. Insert it as well, with the position determined by your preference. This concludes the assembly part of the demonstration. Up to this point, the entire ornament has been explained. If you have any questions during the process, don't hesitate to reach us via our website. Susan's Family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next episode.